Hi, my name is Kathy Doss and I'm with Kat's Keto Crew, and today we're talking about how you can bust out of your weight loss plateau. So you've been doing a ketogenic diet for a while and you saw great numbers happening for a while, but now you feel like you're stalled. We're going to give you some tips and pointers about how to blow that out of the water today. And this is also a great video for those of you who are just starting the keto diet so that you can see how to optimize your experience. So come join me as we travel around my house and learn some tips about how to bust out of that plateau. Coming to you live from the bathroom. Yep. Because I bet you all are saying, I'm in a plateau because my numbers on the scale aren't going down anymore. I've been in ketosis, they were going down like a champ, and now they're just not going down anymore. Well, you're not in a plateau. Have you measured your inches? Have you taken this? Have you wrapped it around like your belly button point, or 6 inches down your thigh, or your widest part of your hips, or the upper part of your arm? Take those measurements today, because you are losing your body fat. And we all know that muscle weighs more than fat, so sometimes we don't see that number reflected on the scale as quickly as we will with our tape measure, okay? So I do this once a month to see where my numbers are at. And I have lost way more inches than I have pounds, and that is crazy. So take these. While we're in the bathroom, we can also talk about, are you really in ketosis? Get those urine strips. They're available on Amazon. They're also at Walmart. They're everywhere. And measure your ketones in your urine and see if you're having an output of ketones in your urine to make sure you're in ketosis. Just because you think you're eating high fat does not necessarily mean that you are in ketosis. Coming to you live from outside now to talk about water consumption and electrolytes. You should be drinking a ton of water. And the water that you're mixing with your ketones, that doesn't count as your water. Okay, so the aim is for half of your body weight in ounces of water. So say if you weigh 160 pounds, you should be aiming for 80 ounces of water a day. Does that seem like a lot of water? Sure. Can you do it? Most certainly. Fill up this cup, keep it going all day long. I know I have it with me at all times. While you're drinking that much water, you might notice that you're going to the bathroom quite often. But you need to also be including your electrolytes. So those Mio drops, those electrolyte tabs, any way that you can get your electrolytes, that is essential. But yes, if you think you're plateauing, up your water intake. It's easy to do, it's refreshing, and as summer is coming on, you're gonna wanna do it anyway, because we're all gonna be sweating in the Alabama heat. So you think you're still in a plateau? All right, well let's add some exercise into the mix. I'm coming to you live from my basement because that is where I get about 3 days of a week of exercise in. What am I doing? Well, I'll do different videos, workout videos. A lot of them do involve lifting weights, okay, because this is a great way to get your muscles going, and we all know that muscles are gonna burn more fat, and they're gonna keep you in ketosis longer, and they're gonna get you there quicker. So add in some weight-bearing exercises. They're really great for you. What do I do the other couple days a week? I go for a walk. I go for a run. You don't need extra glucose to do these types of activities. You just don't. Now, if you are doing heavy CrossFit or you are doing marathon training or something to that extent, you can add some extra carbs into your mix. But I will tell you right now that you don't have to right off the start, okay? You can play around with that later. But if you've hit a plateau and you haven't started doing any exercise, add it in. It's so simple. You can always get some free weights, do them in your own home, and take those kids to the park. You can go for a walk any day. Alrighty, so we've made it to the kitchen, probably the most important part of your ketogenic lifestyle and where you may be stuck in your plateau. So if you've not calculated your macros, you must start there. So you can go to ruled.me/keto-calculator/ and that will help you also set macros. There are also great apps out there that will help you set macros, including Carb Manager, and I track all of my stuff in MyFitnessPal, and you are welcome to join me there too. So once you have your macros, that then means if you really want to bust out your plateau, see what you're eating. And the only way that you can really see what you're eating is to track what you're eating. So use that Carb Manager app, use that MyFitnessPal. But y'all, you can't just take a guess and stick it in there and hope that it's working. This is your friend. It is a food scale, and yes, I use it all the time, daily. I measure my amount of nuts that I'm eating, I measure how much avocado I'm taking in, I measure all of that. But you can't do it without this food scale. So, get you one of these, keep it on the counter, and it will become your best friend. So, one more trick about busting out of that plateau. Let's increase your fats. How can you do this? Okay, so there are so many easy ways. Heavy whipping cream, put them in those keto drinks that you're drinking. Add it to your coffee. It is a great fat additive. You can also add MCT oil that you can easily get on Amazon or through the Prove It website. Easy way to increase your fats. What else are some of my favorites? Macadamia nuts. They're delicious and they are great for you. This is an also easy way to increase your fat numbers. Avocado, it's great plain, it's great mixed with things. It is one of your best friends, and it's also coming back into season around here, so I'm very excited about the avocado. Cheese is another great one. Of course, easy to transport on the go. The little Baby Bells or the cheese sticks, whichever your preference, cheese on the go. Keto cream ups my fat every single day. It's got 12 grams of fat in it alone in my packet, and it makes it great into a latte. So, now you're saying, well, if I'm increasing all these fats, I'm going to blow my calories out of the water. Well, you may. And I'm going to tell you right now that I have found that some of those days when I'm hungry and I eat more calories, or if I even actually increase my calorie count by about 200 calories over what my macros say it's supposed to be, I actually see a bigger number happening in terms of weight loss on the scale. Call me crazy. It's worth a try. If you are in that plateau, increase your calorie count by 200 calories and aim to getting most of those calories from your fats. Give it a go. Bust out that plateau. Okay, so let's talk 2-a-days. What? You want me to do 2 workouts a day? Gosh, no, that would be crazy. What I'm talking about is maybe upping your ketone intake to 2 a day, okay? So I start with an amped packet in the morning, often because it has 80% more ketones and it has a little bit more caffeine. So it's a great way for me to get my body going, get myself into ketosis, and keep myself there in case I do have a slip up. And then sometimes in the afternoon, I will have one of my max flavors or one of my OS flavors. Another easy way to up your ketones. See if this busts you out of your plateau. Also, this is an easy way to get more fat into your diet. So say you're having problems getting in all those grams of fat that we were talking about. Well, if you like either of these creamy, or especially the Orange Dream, I know people love with some whipping cream, add some heavy whipping cream to these. 2 tablespoons along with your sparkling water, and you're good to go. So not only have you increased your ketones, but you've also increased your fat, keeping you in ketosis longer, better, stronger. And that's what we're all aiming for. And last but not least, let's talk about the Reboot. So the Reboot is a product that is put out by the Prove It business, and our next Reboot is March 11th. They always do it the first Sunday after the first Tuesday of every month. And you want to talk about a way best out of a plateau, let's do a cleanse fast together. I'm so excited I can hardly stand it. So the kit comes with 6 packs of ketones, 4 packs of bone broth that ain't your mama's bone broth. This bone broth's got proteins, ketones, AC11, B6, B12, everything you're going to need, as well as Signal OS capsules to maximize your DNA repair and make your machine into a metabolic boss. So, you know how you reset your phone? Same deal. We're going to reset your system so that you are a fat-burning machine. So I encourage you all, if you really are wanting that last move to bust out of that plateau, to join me for the Reboot for March 11th. And if you need help getting your kit, please let me know and we can get you started. So I hope today has been helpful. I hope you take some of these tips away and figure out how to bust out of your own plateau. I would love to hear any comments or suggestions, and please feel free to join me at Kat's Keto Crew On Facebook, we welcome all of our newcomers to our group, and we act as a support group for everybody who is going through the ketogenic diet and adapting this for their own lifestyle. So hope you bust out of that plateau, and we see you soon. Thanks.